You fucked the coconut.
You what?
This video was sponsored by Noon. Over the course of this channel, I've talked about a lot of fruits, people who cleverly crafted their own ways to get themselves off. With all kinds of things that they probably shouldn't have used. It's a journey that's taken us all around the world. From the United States, to Russia, to the Netherlands. And today, it takes us to the lovely United States of Texas. It was in northern Texas that a redditor named Fuck the Coconut 69 had his encounter with MacGyver. In his post, "Today I fucked up by coming into Superfly Jimmy Snuka's head." He details what had happened to him 8 years prior. At the time, his mother had been going on somewhat of a craze. Nothing but junk food that she believed to be healthy and nutritious. And one of these foods, of course, was some butter. Every week, she would go to the local market and bring home a bunch of coconuts for them to fuck. Describing himself as his mother, he talks about he had already gotten into the habit of fapping for the whole day. I can just picture the coconut. Oh yeah. So from the same type of brain disease that gave us coming in, we now have coconut. And we've all been there, right? I mean, I've had the urge to fuck a coconut before. I understand the thought process. You know, sometimes you just reminds me of the good old days of infamous banana. But a coconut is a bit more difficult than a banana. I end up grabbing delicious meat. End up creating a hole large enough for me to stick my head into. I decide it requires some banana and grab the nearest banana before shoving it into the coconut, followed shortly by my mother. I fuck the coconut and it actually feels. So I blow my load, shove the coconut into the coconut, and continue about my day. You unload into this receptacle that you've carefully designed for yourself. The jar, the boxers, the shoe boxers, the banana shoes, the banana shoe box, the banana shoe boxers, the box. It's so good, you gotta fuck it. It just lives under your bed like Howie Mandel, which, knowing what a reusable cum receptacle Howie Mandel is, I wonder how he feels. So for the next 8 years, he continues to fuck this coconut. It's like the enigma of Amigara Fault. This reusable cum receptacle was made for him. The buildup of his own semen combining with the original butter makes the experience better and butter for him. It's like that thing where, you know, you chew up, you build up of jizz, and then you spit it out onto a new potato, so it's like you made your own lube. Everybody does that, right? Disgustingly fat, bloated flies were commonly found around our house, and the exterminators couldn't really do anything because the United States would go away in the winter. And after the first week, he starts to notice a lot more of these fat, disgusting, bloated flies around his home. And along with them came disgustingly fat, bloated Geetus. What the fuck is Geetus? So he decides that, you know, he's gonna throw this thing. After, of course, he fucks Geetus. What the fuck is Geetus? I don't think so. So he thrusts the coconut into himself and he feels something move. You see, as Marilyn Manson once said, eggs. I don't think so. And when he removed the coconuts from his schwanz, he discovered that it was maggots. Some of them trying to fuck Marilyn Manson. He throws the coconut, which explodes against his wall. TLDR, fuck coconuts. This post, for obvious reasons, will become one of Reddit's most infamous fuck of the week. By popular demand, the coconut man would then fuck the coconut for the whole week. After making this coconut, people wanted to know if he made more coconuts to fuck. To which he responded, "What the fuck is a coconut?" Not only has he not been fucking anymore, but he can't even stomach the idea of eating again. As for pee, I peed once out of my dick. That's it. Better luck next time. This guy made his own in-depth guide on fucking a coconut. And then after this guide was made, Coconut Throwaway would make a guide of his own. And then another more in-depth guide. And then another more in-depth guide. And then another. And these guides include tips like, be wary of Geetus. I would recommend doing it, you know, I guess try it. There are at bare minimum 3 coconuts all around the world. It's kind of like that episode of The Simpsons where a Homer fucked a fat, disgusting, bloated coconut. I don't think so.